Okay, I recently did a trailer reaction for Good Boy, and it's marketed as, say, a horror movie told from a dog's perspective. And judging by this poster, it almost looks like a dog in a zombie apocalypse. It's not that, but there's a zombie in it, kind of. Now I'm going to talk more about this film, and I'm going to get into spoilers later, but there will be a warning. Just to let you know, this film is in no way related to the 2003 film Good Boy, which is about dogs from space. That wasn't a warning. The 2025 movie is about a man named Todd, and the film goes out of its way not to show Todd's face. Now, part of that is to build a sense of mystery, and the other part is, since this is told from the dog's eyes, and dogs are usually built low to the ground, the camera stays at about at that level, so this is why we don't really see Todd much. Yeah, Todd has a dog named Indy, and just to let you know, Indy is the actual star. Like if the Academy Awards had an Oscar for Best Animal Acting in a movie, Indy would win. Now, Todd is very sick, and he goes to live at his grandfather's old place, which he just recently inherited. His grandfather died of what looks like the same disease, really, and his grandfather also had a dog named Bandit. Now, this place is rumored to be haunted, and the dog begins to see things like shadowy forms and even some sort of figure that's covered in mud or blood, some kind of filth, something. Also, Indy sees Bandit, who was lost after Todd's grandfather died. Now, there is one scene that's really well done, as we see a shadowy figure come up to Indy. And at first I thought, oh my gosh, a zombie, but it turns out to be a hunter dressed in camo and Todd's new neighbor. Pretty well shot. Okay, so here's where I'm going to talk about spoilers on this. Save it here if you don't want to know or love it, and then come back. Definitely watch this film. Good Boy's real story isn't a horror story, but it's just as scary in an existential sense. Maybe. What I believe this film is about is a dog who knows his owner is about to die. And the worst part is there's nothing that this dog can do about it, even though this dog would easily give its own life to prevent its owner's death. So the shadowy forms and the zombie-ish thing represent death, and eventually it comes for Todd just like it did his grandfather. Now, is the disease a curse in Todd's family? Is the house haunted? Is his generation just doomed to this? Those questions aren't really answered. And yeah, this is one of those films in which what's happening on screen might not be what is actually happening, but rather the dog's perception of it. And Good Boy shows the loyalty of a dog. And it makes the ending rather heartbreaking, because in the end, he has to allow his owner to go where he cannot follow. There is a bit of a happy ending, as Todd's sister comes to get Indy, and even though, while Todd's sister is calling Indy, Indy hears the sound of a whistle, as if I don't know, a ghost or something is calling him, or maybe Todd's spirit. It's not really shown or known, but Indy chooses to ignore that whistle and goes with Todd's sister. So, do you think I'm interpreting this film correctly? And if not, what's your take on this film? Go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section here.